Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Move with Jasmine. For those of you that I haven't had the opportunity of connecting with yet, my name is Jasmine Musa, and today I'm going to be taking you through a very special class that is near and dear to me. It's called Slow Flow. It's actually the very first class that I ever did teach, making this moment extra special. I'm currently filming in Moto Yoga Brampton, which is the studio where I started teaching. It's actually my last 2 weeks here being a teacher at Moto Yoga Brampton. I'm really excited to take you through this practice, and I hope that you can feel all of the love and energy that I'm pouring into this through the screen and through this experience. So we're gonna get started right away, lying down on our backs, taking on shavasana. It's a very passive yoga pose where you lie down on your back, really spreading out the arms and the legs, taking up space. Palms are facing up. Just trying to find a place of calmness and stillness in the body. Doing a scan of the entire body to make sure you're completely relaxed. Softening all the way from the big toes to the baby toes. Relaxing through the soles of the feet, the tops of the feet. Relaxing through the ankles, through the shins. Softening the calves and the knees. Really allowing the thighs and the hamstrings to melt. Relaxing through the hips, through the pelvis, through the glutes, through the low belly and the low back. Relaxing through the mid belly, the mid back, the upper belly and the upper back. Relaxing through the chest, through the shoulders, through the neck. Soften the jaw, allowing the lips to slightly separate. Relax through the facial muscles, the eyebrows, all the way to the crown of the head. Relax the biceps, the triceps, the elbows. Soften through the forearms, through the wrists, through the palm of the hand, through the back of the hand, and all the way from the thumbs to the pinky fingers. Absolute stillness in the body, absolute softness. And as you allow yourself to become even more relaxed, really melt into this place of stillness, inviting you to reflect on a rose moment from this year. Something positive that happened, something beautiful. The rose represents the beauty in our lives, the good in our lives. Can you take a moment to reflect on something very beautiful from this year? A blessing. Really allow this thought, this blessing to fill your mind's eye, this rose moment. Notice how it affects your breath, affects your body. keeping this rose moment in your mind's eye. Slowly begin to bring some gentle movement into the fingers and into the toes. Inviting you to roll out the ankles, roll out the wrists, creating big circles. And inviting you to take this rotation in the opposite direction. Find stillness with the ankles, stillness with the wrists. And then on the inhale, begin to gently sway the head from side to side. Waking up the head and the neck. Really taking your time here, being very patient, very kind, very slow. Good. On the next inhale, find stillness with the head and the neck in center. And then lengthen out through the left leg as you pull the right knee in towards the chest. Just take a couple of grounding breaths here. On the next inhale, maybe you bring the nose up towards that knee, really trying to make yourself small for 3, for 2, and 1. On the exhale, slowly release the head and neck back down. Taking it over to the opposite side, lengthening out the right leg, bending through the left, pulling knee in towards the chest. Smooth, slow breath here, slow flow. You're welcome to stay as you are, or maybe you bring the nose up towards the knee. We're here for 3, and 2, and 1. On the exhale, release the head and neck down. Cactus through the arms as you plant the soles of the feet into the mat, taking the knees high. Tuck the tailbone under and begin gently swaying the knees from left to right, windshield wiper. Slow, soft sway. On the next inhale, slowly bring the knees back through to center. Tuck the tailbone under once again, and then bring both knees in towards the chest. Really hug the knees in tight. Take 2 slow breaths here. Good. On the next inhale, maybe you bring the nose up towards the knees. Try and make yourself really small for 2 breaths. And on the exhale, slowly melt the upper body down. Take the feet up towards the ceiling. Grab hold of the outer edges of the feet or the big toes with the peace fingers for your happy baby. You're welcome to stay relatively still, or you can add a soft sway from left to right. Giving the low back a little bit of a massage here. Trying to actively pull the shoulders down towards the mat. Good. On the next inhale, find stillness in center and slowly release the legs back down. Plant the soles of the feet into the mat and then slowly roll onto the right side body, resting the right ear on the right bicep as you take the left palm in front of you. Take a couple of grounding breaths here, slow, smooth breaths. Really feel the weight of your body against the mat with each exhale. And the lightness of the body with each inhale. 2 more breaths here. Good. On the next inhale, slowly make your way up, finding a tabletop position on your mat. Wrists are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. Maybe you tuck the back toes under to give the feet just a little bit of a stretch. On the inhale, arch through the back as you take the gaze towards the sky. And on the exhale, round through the spine as you take the gaze towards the belly. Moving like water. Inhale as you rise, arching through the back. Exhale, rounding through the spine. Inhale to rise. And exhale to round. Trying to lead with the tailbone here. As you inhale, point the tailbone up. It's the first thing to rise. And then exhale, round through the tailbone. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. 2 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. Good. On the next inhale, find your neutral tabletop position. Inhale as you send the right arm high to the sky. Peel open the chest. And exhale as you thread the right arm through underneath the body just for a moment. Inhale as you rise. Exhale as you lower. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale, release all the way down. Surrender the right ear towards the mat. And then maybe you walk those left fingertips out nice and long, creating length through the left arm. Smooth breath here. You're welcome to stay exactly as you are, or inhale, reach that left arm high to the sky. And exhale, take the left arm behind the back, peeling the shoulder back as you really try and make the chest tall, proud, and open. 1 more smooth breath here. Good. On the inhale, float the left arm high. Exhale as you release the left palm down. Inhale, right arm towards the sky, reset, recenter. And exhale, release the right arm down. Moving through another round of cat-cow. Inhale as you rise. And exhale as you round. Maybe on the next inhale, you lean slightly forward as you arch. And on the exhale, you lean slightly back as you round. Dramaticized cat-cow. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. On the next inhale, find that neutral tabletop position. Inhale as you send the left arm up towards the sky. And exhale as you thread the left arm through just for a moment. Inhale as you rise. Exhale as you release. 1 more. Inhale, create lots of length. Open the chest. And exhale as you release fully this time, surrendering the left ear to the mat and walking the right fingertips nice and long. Take a settling breath here. You're welcome to stay exactly as you are, or maybe you inhale, reach that right arm up and take the right arm behind the back, trying to feel for that left thigh. Relax the face, relax the jaw. Find that smooth breath, slow breath. Good. On the inhale, reach that right arm high to the sky. And exhale, plant the right palm. Inhale, reach the left arm high. And exhale, surrender the left arm back down. Find your tabletop position. Fingertips are nice and wide. Listen carefully. We'll extend that right leg nice and long, tucking the back toes under. And then half downward facing dog. Just pedal into and out of that right leg, warming up the right calf muscles. Inhale as you come forward. And exhale as you send the hips back. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. And last round, moving to the rhythm of your breath. Good. On the next inhale, listen carefully. We'll drop that left knee completely, keeping the right leg long. Turn the left toes away from the body. Drop the right heel down as you inhale. Reach that right arm up nice and tall towards the ceiling. You're welcome to stay here, or maybe you allow that right arm to trail behind you, finding a very soft back bend as you allow yourself to gently arch through the back, opening up the shoulder. Take one full breath here. Good. On the next inhale, straighten up, find length through that right arm. And then take the right arm over top of the right ear. Reach the right arm nice and long. Breathe spacious breaths into the right ribs. We're here for 2 more. Last breath. Good. On the exhale, release the right arm down. Find your tabletop position. Tucking the back left toes under as you lengthen out through the left leg. Start finding that half downward facing dog, just pedaling into and out of the left calf. Remembering to synchronize the breath with the movement. Inhale as you come forward, and exhale as you come back. 2 more. Good. On the next inhale, slowly drop the right knee down. Keep that left leg long. Turn the right toes away from the body. Turn the left heel down. Inhale. Reach the left arm high to the sky. Create lots of length all the way up to the left fingertips. You're welcome to stay as you are or find that soft back bend once again. Allow that left arm to trail behind you. Breathe space into the front and side body for 1 more breath. Good. On the next inhale, reach the left arm up towards the sky, and then take the left arm over top of the left ear. Find lots of length all the way from the left toes to the left fingertips. Take a big inhale into the left ribs and a slow exhale. Good. On the next exhale, slowly release the left arm down. Once again, find your tabletop position. Tuck the back toes under with the fingertips nice and wide. Find a full downward facing dog. Take a moment here to pedal out the heels 1 at a time. Maybe sway the hips gently from side to side as you do that. And find stillness in your downward facing dog, trying to take the heels down lower, trying to send those hips up higher. Good. On the next inhale, listen carefully. We'll look towards the hands, come forward, high plank, then cat back on the way there. And on the exhale, bend through the knees, send the hips back, find your downward facing dog. Big wave-like motion. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, come back. Good. Inhale, forward. And exhale, back. On the next exhale, slowly drop the knees down. Keeping the hips up nice and high, walk the hands far forward, finding Anahatasana, gesture of the heart. very deep heart opening asana, also called puppy pose. You're welcome to stay here, leading with the chest, leading with the chin, or maybe you even come up on the fingertips to get a little bit deeper into the shoulders. Take 2 full breaths into the heart space. Last big breath. Good. Listen carefully. Plant the forearms down, spread the fingertips wide, and slowly slide yourself forward into Sphinx pose. You may need to readjust the lower body, but essentially you're planting the forearms, spreading the fingertips wide, and then imagining you're pulling the mat in towards you to really open up through the chest. Lower body is engaged as you press the tops of the feet into the mat. And slowly tilt the chin up for a deeper variation, opening through the throat. Take one more smooth breath. Good, you're welcome to stay here, or slowly widen out the palms. And then extend through the elbows for your seal pose, a deeper variation. Low body is engaged. We're here for 2 more breaths. Good. On the next exhale, slowly soften the body down. Inhale, take the hands by the upper ribs, and then send the hips back for your downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Good. On the next inhale, bend through the knees, gaze towards the hands. Take some small steps to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward, crossing the arms and letting the head hang heavy. Maybe you shake the head yes, shake the head no to release any tension here. And then on the next exhale, release the arms down and slowly roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Really take your time to arrive at the top, no rush. Head and neck come up very last. Good. When you reach the top, inhale as you reach the arms up. Exhale as you bring prayer hands through to heart center. Release the arms by the sides, mountain pose. Sending the weight into the left foot, slowly begin to bring the right leg up for your tree pose. Planting the right foot wherever feels best along the left leg. You're welcome to stay here, or maybe you bring prayer hands through to heart center, or even reach the arms up overhead. On the next inhale, slowly bring the knee to the midline of the body. And then release the right leg down. Inhale as you reach the arms up. And exhale as you fold forward. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, find your high plank position. Lower down knees and in one piece to the belly. And then inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, your downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a slow breath out. One more smooth breath in and slow breath out. Good. On the next inhale, bend through the knees, gaze towards the hands. Once again, small steps to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Once again, take a moment to let the head hang heavy as you cross the arms. And then playing around with where the weight is landing, can you send the weight into the toes? Can you send the weight into the right foot? Send the weight into the left foot. And send the weight into the heels. Find the weight in the middle, balance between all four corners of the feet. And then slowly release the arms down and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Head and neck come up very last once again. Slower than last time. Inhale as you reach the arms up. And exhale as you bring prayer hands through to heart center. Release the arms by the sides, find your mountain pose. This time sending the weight into the right foot. Slowly begin to find your tree pose as you bring that left leg to the inside, or left foot rather, to the inside of the right leg. Taking whatever variation you'd like with the hands. On the next inhale, slowly bring the knee to the midline of the body with control. And release the left leg down. Inhale as you swing the arms up. Exhale as you melt forward. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale as you step back, high plank position. Lower down, maybe for your chaturanga or with support. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale to your downward facing dog. 2 big full breaths here. Good. On the next exhale, slowly soften the knees down towards the mat. Take the knees wide, big toes together, and find your child's pose. Arms are nice and long. Third eye to the mat. Option to stay with the arms extended or bend through the elbows, bringing prayer hands behind the head for a gentle tricep stretch. And while you're here, inviting you to take a moment to reflect on a thorn moment from your year. The thorn represents a moment of pain, a moment of challenge, of difficulty, of tension. Taking a moment here to reflect on a moment of pain, of tension, or challenge from your year. If you feel any emotions coming up, just letting them arise, playing the role of the observer, just noticing where these emotions sit and live in the body. And just finding your breath, using your breath to help you move through any emotions, any thorns. When you're ready to do so, you can lengthen out through the arms and slowly begin to walk the hands in towards the body, coming into a seated position on the heels. Placing the hands on the knees on the inhale, arch to the back, gaze towards the sky, open through the throat. And exhale, round through the spine, gaze towards the belly as you really peel the shoulder blades apart. Inhale as you open. And exhale as you close. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. On the next inhale, find stillness in center. And walk the hands forward, find your tabletop position. Tuck the back toes under, send the hips up high. Your downward facing dog. Inhale as you float the right leg high to the sky, and then step the right foot through in between the palms with control, dropping the back knee down. Inhale as you send the arms up. And exhale as you plant the palms and send the hips back for your half split. Good. We're here for 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale, come forward, reach the arms up. We're here for 3, opening up through the left hip flexor for 2 and 1. On the exhale, plant the palms on the inside of the right leg, and then heel toe the right foot to the right edge of the mat as you come on the outer edge of that right foot, allowing the knee to press out towards the side. Lizard pose. You're welcome to stay here exactly as you are, or maybe you add a very soft sway from left to right. Breathing very smooth breaths here. You're welcome to lower down onto the elbows if that's accessible to you today, or just stay exactly where you are. If you're lowering onto the elbows, try and take the heel to be in alignment with the elbows. Good. On the next inhale, plant the palms if you've lowered onto the elbows. An option to stay here, or maybe you bend through that back left leg and reach for it with the right arm, trying to pull the heel in towards the glute. Soft face, soft jaw, smooth, calm breath. Good. On the exhale, release that left leg down without a slinging motion. Reach the right arm up, plant the palm on the inside of the right foot, and slowly heel toe the right leg back through to center. Tuck the back toes under, send the right leg back, find your downward facing dog. Option to move through a flow here. Inhale as you come forward, high plank. Exhale as you lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, your downward facing dog. Good. Inhale as you float the left leg high to the sky. And with control, step it through in between the palms. Dropping down on that back knee. Inhale as you reach the arms up. And exhale as you release the arms down, send the hips back, and find your half split, flexing through the left foot, really pulling the inner thighs together. Hips are squared, leading with the chest and chin towards the knee. We're here for 3 and 2 and 1. On the inhale, come forward, bend through that left knee, open up through the right hip flexor, reach the arms up towards the ears. We're here for 3 and 2 and 1. On the exhale, plant the palms on the inside of the left foot as you heel toe the left foot to the outer edge of the mat for your lizard pose. You may need to adjust the legs. An option to stay here, maybe you add a soft sway from left to right. Getting a little bit deeper into the hips, into the legs. Option to stay on the hands, or if it's within reach, you can lower down onto the elbows. Deeper variation. Relax the face, relax the jaw, maintain that smooth breath. Good. Find stillness in center. And then press back up onto the hands if you've lowered down onto the elbows. And maybe, just maybe, you bend through that back right leg and reach for it with the left arm, pulling the knee, or the heel rather, in towards the glute. This is also a really great shoulder opening stretch. Soft face. Soft jaw. Can you take that leg a little bit deeper in towards the glute? And on the exhale, with control, release the left leg or the right leg as you plant the left arm. Good. Heel toe the left foot back through to center, framing it with the hands. And then with control, step the left foot back. Find your downward facing dog. Once again, option to move through a flow. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, your downward facing dog. Good. On the next inhale, come forward, find your high plank. And this time, lower down all the way onto the belly. Taking the arms out into T pose. Good. Take the gaze towards the left, right ear towards the mat. And then plant the left hand by the upper side of the left ribs. And then slowly take that left leg behind you for a shoulder opening stretch. You can keep the left palm planted or inhale, reach the left arm high to the sky and take the left arm behind the back. Breathing fresh space into the chest. Smooth breaths. The more you tilt that left knee up towards the ceiling, the more you'll feel this stretch. We're here for one more breath. Good. On the inhale, reach the left arm up, plant the left palm, and slowly come back onto the belly. Good. Take it to the opposite side. Lengthen out. Find your T pose. Gaze towards the right. Left ear to the mat. Plant the right palm in front of you. And send the right leg behind you. Knee pointing up. Opening up through that left shoulder. Once again, you can stay exactly as you are. Or inhale, reach the right arm up. And take that right arm behind the back. Deeper variation. One more full breath here. Good. Inhale as you reach the right arm up. Exhale as you plant the right palm down and slowly make your way back onto the belly. Inhale, take the hands by the upper ribs. And exhale, send the hips back for a variation of child's pose with the legs together. Third eye meets the mat. Once again, you can keep those arms nice and long, or maybe you bend through the elbows, taking prayer hands behind the head for a very soft tricep stretch. Soft face, soft jaw, smooth breath. On the next exhale, release the hands and slowly walk the hands in towards the body to come and sit on the heels, rolling up one vertebrae at a time into a seated position. Good. Inhale as you reach the arms up, taking the gaze to follow. And exhale as you release the right arm down, taking left arm over top of left ear. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release to the opposite side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release, right side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release to the left. Good. On the next inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, take prayer hands through to heart center. Find lots of length all the way to the crown of the head, from the base of the spine, the tailbone. And then slowly release the hands down. And take the weight into the left hand as you swing the legs around, finding a seated position in about the middle of your mat. Legs are extended out nice and long, feet are flexed. Inhale as you reach the arms up. And exhale as you fold forward, hinging through the hips. Good. Take some smooth breaths here, really releasing any sense of doing in the head and the neck, just allowing gravity to take you deeper. Good. On the next inhale, slowly make your way back up and find a cross-legged position on your mat. On the inhale, lengthen through the spine as you reach the arms up. And exhale as you take the right arm behind you like a kickstand, left hand on the right knee, spinal twist. Remember that the neck is an extension of the spine, included in this twist by taking the gaze towards the back wall or back window, whatever's behind you. Using each inhale to lengthen and each exhale to deepen. One more breath like that. Inhale as you lengthen and exhale as you deepen. Good. On the next inhale, slowly come back through to center as you reach the arms up. Exhale, take right hand on left knee, left arm behind you like a kickstand, spinal twist, opposite side. Shoulders are away from the ears. Inhale as you lengthen, and exhale as you deepen. Inhale, exhale, and last one, inhale, and exhale. Good. On the next inhale, slowly come back through to center, reaching the arms up to reset. And on the exhale, release the arms by the sides. Good. Lengthen out through the legs, planting the soles of the feet in the mat, taking the knees high, and then using the strength of your core, slowly recline back all the way onto the back. Good. If you're feeling ready to do so, you can enter your final shavasana. Arms and legs are nice and wide. Really taking up real estate and remembering that state of relaxation we experienced at the beginning of class. Trying your very best to reconnect with that. Seeing if you can perhaps even go a little bit deeper this time. And while you're here, inviting you to reflect on a bud moment, a bud in your life. The bud represents all that's to come, all of the potential that you would like to unlock as you perhaps step into a new year, a new day, a new era, whatever it might be for you. Remembering that every moment is the opportunity to start fresh, begin anew. It doesn't matter what happened yesterday, 2 days ago, a few minutes ago, a few seconds ago. As life unfolds in front of us, we are constantly being offered the opportunity to show up differently. So what's your bud moment? What is something you'd like to manifest or cultivate as you step into this new moment, this new beginning? Really allow this bud moment, this possibility to fill your mind's eye, fill your heart, fill the space, fill this moment. And make it practical. Think about how you can materialize and bring to life this bud. transform this bud into a beautiful flower, what do you need to do? This bud moment in your mind's eye, inviting you to slowly roll onto the left side body. The left side body is where we end our practice today. It's associated with our energy channels for rest, relaxation, and rejuvenation. So as you breathe slowly and calmly, lying down on the left side body, really connecting with those qualities of calmness, peace, relaxation. And then when you're ready to do so, very slowly inviting you to make your way into a seated, cross-legged position, ideally with the eyes closed. Finding length all the way from the base of the spine to the crown of the head, taking the palms to face up in a gesture of openness, giving and receiving. And then maybe connecting the thumbs and the index fingers in a gesture of concentration. Really bringing all of your mindful awareness to that point of connection between the thumb and the index finger, this energetic circuit we're creating. And while you're here, taking a moment to reconnect with your rose, your thorn, your bud. Really allowing all three of these aspects, these experiences to fill your mind's eye, noticing the significance, importance, and value of each and every one of them. Taking a moment to recognize and value the fact that your rose, your thorn, and your bud have all added up to create you in this moment. They've shaped you, they've changed you, the good and the bad, the potential. All of these elements become who we show up as. And as you honor your rose, your thorn, and your bud, inviting you to lift the arms up, give yourself a big stretch, keeping the eyes closed. And on the exhale, take prayer hands to the forehead, representation of pure thoughts. Prayer hands to the mouth, pure speech. And prayer hands to the heart center, pure intentions. You can bow your head in appreciation for your body, for showing up today, for practicing, for reconnecting with your rose, your thorn, your bud. And then on the next inhale, take the head back through to center, keep the eyes closed, rub the palms together to create some heat, create some energy. Once you feel the warmth between your palms, place warm palms over top of closed eyes. Take a moment to feel into the darkness. And then very slowly, very mindfully begin to flutter the eyes open and peel the palms away from the face to arrive back into this space and into this moment. With that, my friends, we are at the end of our time together today. The light in me honors and recognizes the light in each of you. Namaste.